Alright, testing. Blah, 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 good. Ow. Hello, how you guys doing? No, we only have one viewer, but that everybody could be watching this at some point, who knows. But nevertheless, guys, I'm really glad to have you guys along for this ride, because this is a personal project that has been going on for God knows how long, and I'm finally deciding, you know what, let's just get it done. Let's just stop basically procrastinating on it. Just get it out of the way right before Christmas, if not on Christmas. Because honestly, it's been like 10 years, guys, that this hack's been kind of around, but we need to get it done. Paulo, get the hell out of that pipe, it's dirty. Geno being a badass, blocking flames with his wooden arm. How the hell does that work, Geno? Got a pocket attached to a freaking elbow of yours? What's up? How you doing? Glad to have you join me, because, honestly, I'm going to be playing this game for, like, the next 4 hours, I'd say. And I'm going to be taking some mental notes by just recording the footage all together. And at the same time, you guys can say, oh no, that doesn't seem all that great, or, man, no, that's perfectly fine, keep it the way it is. The Batman one? So you talk about the one, the Adventures of Batman and Robin? Yes, I do recall that. That one's really fun. I like that. Sup, Darktales? How you doing? What's with the ... man? Oh man, but yeah, that particular run, I really... Oh, you'll be in a better mood? Oh man, that's screwed up. Wait, it effed up your stream. How did it do that? Yeah, that level is awesome. That level is a pain in the ass. Until I finally realized, oh, you're supposed to use a grappling hook to or not even that, you're supposed to drift. So we actually got a title screen for this game now. Thankfully, one of my friends was kind enough to do that. And yes, I have practiced all the way up to level 19, or at least did an earlier test run up to level 19. So I know at that very point, things are fine. Except for like a few minor errors in the dialogue and all that good stuff. But we're gonna start a new file, because it would be... Alright, new game. We're gonna be definitely going over this all over again, and we're just gonna call this testing 1, 2, 3. So that some certain awesome character later on can say something stupid. Unless it won't let me do it. Oh, you... Damn it. Okay, fine, testing. Stream on YouTube isn't working. That... Oh, wasn't working. Oh, God, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, that is a pain in the ass, for sure. So we're gonna begin with our level 1 Mario, and I'm gonna talk all about this game, because I feel like I've been silent enough about this game for the past couple years, because let me just tell you guys something. I've been really pissed off at myself for kind of releasing a not... Like, there's the version that I put out, calling it the quote-unquote final version. There's some errors in it, and I think the biggest thing that I heard over and over again was, Mega Smilax is broken. I was like, and nobody could apparently beat Mega Smilax because of a glitch in the fight, and it might either be one of two things. The small change that I did where I was like, let's put these boo flags or these musty fear flags in different places, and that may have screwed up something. And as a result, some events occur, like one nice little thing that one of my friends ran into was Malo bobbing his head at Tadpole Pond randomly. That one was like, oh crap, that's not good. And these first enemies here, these Terrapins, they can do 2 attacks, or they could do nothing. This is the other attack. It hurts a little bit more. And if you haven't noticed, Mario has 32 HP, which is pretty much 12 higher than it should be. There's a reason, because this is a hack that kind of adds more... Dude, I'm trying to talk about the game, man. This game has more HP for your characters, far and wide. Like, I think the highest you could possibly get is Bowser getting near 500 HP if you just focus entirely in the HP category. The rawest Sharp Forest. Oh yeah, Super Mario Bros. Z is pretty damn good. Axum Rangers. We'll talk about them when they come up, because they're actually one of the hardest bosses in the game. Alright, so Bowser. Pretty old standard fare Bowser. How you doing, bud? Kidnapping the Peach again? So, here's the change about Bowser here. It's kind of a nice change, because you actually get to fight Bowser. You don't fight something behind him, because look. Oh no, you can't select anything other than Bowser. So beat his ass. Bowser also does a little bit more damage. Like, I think it does about 4 and 8. If you block. It's not really a long fight. All you just have to do is have Peach just lets you know about something behind Bowser. And then he says... Then he tells you, like, you can't touch me now, bud. So now it's like old school Mario all over again. You're supposed to hit the thing that's behind Bowser. And there's one thing I will tell you about this game. Always use lots of jump with Mario if you're like the original or this ROM hack, because honestly, having a massive boost to your jump is pretty damn sweet. Bowser, you should have been looking around behind you all this time, dude. You should have been taking the shot for this thing. And dead. I'll understand, Darktail. Hopefully things get better, because having your stream kind of conk out on you is not fun at all. I don't know how this is supposed to stop a thing from detaching from the chandelier. Like Mario dancing on top of a chandelier that's already struggling to keep itself up. Don't understand it. Don't cry, Bowser. I'll support you. Yes, you usually do. So Bowser tries to take his final blow on Mario, but, you know, apparently didn't sharpen those horns well enough. Bounced off directly on his head, so too bad, Bowser. What's up, Peach? I also just realized that left kink link is not attached to the ceiling. I'm really worried about things right now. Oh, now it is. There it goes. So, things happen. Basically, you have this thing, it gets shattered into a multitude of pieces, thanks to this damn big-ass sword. Man, it feels good seeing the sword again, because... Gotta say, this intro is just... It's simple but effective. Like, you just have a sprite coming down on another sprite, or I guess a foreground object, and then boom, you get the introduction. Also, I hope it's not snowing where you were at, guys, because we're apparently getting a snowstorm all of a sudden. I don't know what happened, but it's literally, like, tons of white outside. I don't like it. It's not even December yet. Oh yeah, this is Mario's house. Big-ass pipe. Somebody could just sneak into his own establishment. Apparently forgot to lock the door. Hello, Toad. Should have knocked. Don't tell me how to get into my own apartment, my own house, whatever you want to call it. So Toad is kind of an asshole in this game. That's what he established pretty much immediately. Like, he basically just said, "Hey, Mario, you should probably use the freaking door, sir." We're gonna save this so we don't have Toad, like, freaking, school us on how to use it. Mario Quest. I think I might have played that. Hello. You know the drill, man. Toad, come on. Yep. Mario was kind of busy inside his establishment, and then Bowser just Koopa card her. Fine, we'll go back to this place and say hello to... What the hell is this? Mario's like, oh! And this guy's like, I'm level 30, you better go back to school and get some frickin' levels, sir. So yeah, this is basically the Smithy Games, I guess, vessel. I don't know how it works, but clearly this thing has plopped itself right in Bowser's castle. Yes, it is Exor. And Exor, I would say, is probably... I want to say probably the 4th hardest boss in the game. Maybe 5th. He's definitely one of the tougher enemies that you'll come up against here soon enough. Because pretty much this ROM hack has one thing that I really wanted to establish, that every time you hear the freaking armed boss theme, you're going to have a fight. Because I was already pissed off that Mac is like literally a pushover in the original, where if you just have Mullo and you have, I want to say, at least 12 FP, you kill him because you spam Thunderbolt 50 times. He can't do anything. That's changed. A lot of stuff's changed in this game. Yes, Toad. I should have probably took a picture of it, then you would actually not have to see Mario jump off thin air. And then Toad continues to be a dick by hitting me upside the face somehow. I said the bump on my head. What the hell were you running into, sir? Did you like fricking head bonk me or something? Jeez. Yeah, Exor, here's a fine example of Exor in the original. You pretty much make one of his eyes cry or something, and then you use Geno Whirl. The fight's over. Because, for some dumb reason... why did I say yes? Oh my god, now I gotta listen to freaking Toad. He might as well, because I don't think I tested this enough. Blah blah blah, excellent. I'm so glad that you're telling me how to play this game. See, this is what happens when your brain goes in autopilot. You press the A button too much, and then you forget this game has yes-no questions that you might want to say no to, because... Goodbye, mushroom that I'm wasting. Thanks a lot, Toad. Please... No, I don't want to give it a try. Can I leave? No! Why? See, I wasted a mushroom. Excellent job, Toad. I'm so glad that you're helping me ruin my item stock. Oh yeah, hi Goomba. I see that you want to fight too. Can you bite Toad in the ass for me, please? Do I know about timed hits? Well, since I amused you by saying no to items, let's amuse you by saying timed hits. Hi, Goombas. I'm just doing it because of the ever-so-lovable testing phase. I know that no works. Let's try yes. Punch you. Oh. Toad, let me play my game. Let me play the game, please. I'm glad to see that my attack does a lot more damage when I obviously have good timing. Oh no, 0 damage. Yeah, I love this frickin' battle theme. Toad frickin' throw me under the bus. And dead thing. Yep. Yep. Sounds like an RPG, Toad. Thanks a lot. You really don't need to. You don't have to read about them, honestly. Just play the game. Jeez. Toad, I think I've already had a fighting chance, bud. I'm Mario. Come on. Yay, got 3 mushrooms. Could have had 4, but I did something stupid with 1. Do I get a full recovery? No, of course I don't. Game's like, you know where to go. Yeah, I just had to do it because testing. But, let's just explain about Exor. Really easy fight in the original because of an exploit where the developers totally forgot to, I don't know... When they turn off the invincibility of the boss, they turn off everything, which is probably the worst thing that they could have done, because they also turned off the immunity to instant death. Which means Geno shows up, which is probably the most OP character in the game, because Geno. And he uses Geno Whirl, and that's the end of the fight, because Exor's like, well, shit. Okay, Goombas. Goombas actually kind of hurt now. And by that, I mean they do 2 damage. They might do 4 if you're unfortunate. Okay, that just goes to show you how dated. That just dates me really badly. It's like it's been 10 years since this hack. It is at least 10 years since this hack's been out. This used to be like, I think, Super Mario RPG Remix, but then I made some changes. Oh god, there's a 4 damage. And I think the reason why there's a difference between Remix and Revolution is because I started figuring more things out about the game with Revolution that I didn't know. And as a result, Revolution or Remix is a lot worse than this game, whatever it would be. Like, they basically just accounted on time defense and having to use that or else taking a ton of damage. What's new in this update? Well, for one thing, it's gonna fix all the stuff that's broken about the latest version that a lot of people were kindly enough to tell me in the one of the videos, where Mega Smilax is unbeatable because of a glitch. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be combing over this modification one last time. Unfortunately, I had to put the booth or the Musty Fear flags back to where they belong. Oh boy. Oh god, so King Calamari is unbeatable in Rando? That's not good. I'm guessing something got screwed up in that fight. Koopa Troopas. Here's the thing you should know about these Koopa Troopas. They attack every other turn on their own, but if you hit them and don't kill them, they will counter. So these guys are the first enemies that could attack you twice. And it's not small damage. Ah, okay. Well, I definitely hope that gets cleared up, man. Because if there's anything that I learned is that I've had a lot of versions that had something wrong with it. And all I can do is head desk at that point. Like, I think that one of the earlier versions I had Kamek be the first freaking thing you fight accidentally. And I was like, oh, that thing is supposed to not be here. And, of course, nobody could get past Kamek at level 1 by themselves. So, I had to fix that too. I feel like there's categories or, like, subsets. Like, for example, Paper Mario is its own storyline. Mario and Luigi is its own storyline. And this game is just its own game, because though there is one instance where you could link this to Paper Mario, because there is a location in this game that does show up in Paper Mario. Also, the way bonuses work in this modification, it doesn't matter which one you pick. They're all going to give you a nice benefit. So, it's not the case where in the original, you would select the one that's most optimal and then keep going, and then you would have a really powerful character. No, you choose what you want. That's what I kind of wanted to do, because I really didn't like the whole idea of, hey, pick the optimal, pick the optimal. It's like, dude, what if I want to do more magic? Alright, so we got ourselves a level up. Toad ran off again. Probably get caught again. I highly recommend, if you're playing this modification for the very first time, try to get to level 3 before you get to the boss here. You can beat him around level 2, and if you're feeling incredibly gutsy, you could try level 1, but I wouldn't recommend it, because it does a fair amount of damage. Oh, hello. But for the most part, level 2 or higher is the recommended. Wow. Frickin' Goomba got all weak and crap. It did a low-level run of the original game yesterday. I am kinda curious. Oh god. Frickin' thing trying to fly into me. Toad, what the hell is this? You are better than this. This must not be SMB2 Toad, because if that were the case, this fight would be over. Toad would have thrown him across the river, and he would have died. But no. Toad, you got kidnapped. How in the Alright, we're gonna grab this real quick. The looks like they're using a bone or a sword. I'm gonna guess bone, because I mean, it kinda makes sense. It could be like the Super Mario World dry bones, the ones that toss bones at your face when you least expect it. Know what I should be doing? I should be doing more jumping. Like I said, jump often when you're playing any kind of Mario RPG, because every time you use jump, it adds one to this hidden bonus modifier. And if you do about 75 jumps, you will have 75. In the original, you can do up to like 100 jumps to power it up fully. And then this one, it's going to be 75 because I felt like 100 was a little bit overpowered. But it makes it pretty damn useful throughout the entire game at that point, because Mario's magic attack's always going to keep going significantly upward. And Spikesters, or I think they're Spikies. Spikies are certainly the most dangerous enemy here, mainly because they can do about 6 damage, even at level 2, I believe. Unless you're, let's see. No, 5, okay. Makes sense. And whenever you attack them, they will use that spike attack that they just did, but if you just let them be, they'll just do their weaker attack, so it's kind of a, do I kill this guy now, or do I deal with him later? Let's see. First off, I kinda need health. Damn it. Hated the hammer boss, yep. Here's the good news, there's only one of them now, so you don't have to worry about... You don't have to worry about the whole charade, but the bad news is that this one has 300 HP. So it's not an easy fight. Oh yeah, you always want to jump. If you're doing a low-level run, you always want to jump with Mario, because you want him to be, like, doing something in the fight. And, of course, the only way he's going to do something is by jumping. Let's see how much experience he has. Yep, that is perfect. I just want to be level 3 after we kick this guy's ass real quick. Hello. Here's the thing that bugged me about the original. There's only one of them standing in front of me, and then you get into a battle and there's 2 of them. Why? So guess what? Took out one of them. It's just him. But this guy can be pretty tricky, because he has a couple new attacks, mainly one. And if you don't block that one, you can take about 12 damage from it, which is unfriendly at all times. And I think when he gets down low enough, he starts using hammer time, and that's when the fight gets a little scarier. There we go, there's hammer time. And that's why it gets scary, because I'm almost dead. Thankfully, these mushrooms don't suck anymore, because they heal 40 HP instead of 30. Yeah, I really kind of found that a little odd, but 50 seemed a little too high as well, so it's going to be 40. These guys do not have Valor up, or this guy doesn't have Valor up, thankfully, because that just made the fight slower, in my opinion. Not dead yet. Gotcha. Let's try to go for one more. Done. Nah, I just made him use the frickin' hammer throw attack. Get a flower jar for kicking his ass, and a good amount of experience, and 8 in coinage. One thing I definitely did in this modification is I upped the experience gains of the bosses. Like, cause there's some boss fights where it's like, you beat one of the harder bosses in the game, it's like 20 experience. What? Oh, come on. Like, you get more experience from the frickin' enemy battles than you do from the bosses for some dumbass reason. So that's much different in this modification. Like, all the bosses will give you some good payout, except Punchinello, because that was destined to be a non-experienced fight anyway. But every boss is going to give you double digits, for sure. And the coinage is going to range from like 20 to 200, 400, as high as you can think of it. We're going to go with HP. But I didn't do it like a custom animation for it. There are a few custom animations, or at least a couple new attacks that I don't think show up in the original. For example, Smithy's ultimate attack is a new animation, and by new it's just something thrown together, but it makes total sense when you look at it. And it's definitely his strongest attack, and it's probably the strongest, one of the strongest attacks in the game. Because holy crap, when you get hit by all those animations, you're like, yeah, it should be doing like that much. What's up? Thank you, Toad. Now don't get caught again. What else? I think there are definitely a couple animations that are unused. There's like not a great deal of custom animations, but there's like some tweaks, and I don't like this lady. I really don't like this lady, because every time you run by her, she just wants to tell you that you're standing in something, and it's rude. Like, she's like, yo, you're standing in this freaking piece of... Nope. Don't say it. Man, that's the thing. I really wish I knew SM or ASM code, but I don't know it. So this is all just from hex editing. So let's see, we got mushrooms, we got pick-me-ups. Look how expensive them pick-me-ups are. There is a reason, because I always hated how the original had pick-me-ups as one of the cheapest items in the shop. Now it's the one of the most expensive items. And castor oil is named as such because it is the worst item in the entire game. I do not like Able Juice because it was so pointless every time. Gonna buy these, gonna wait on those, gonna buy a couple of these because, yeah. And then I think I'm going to be incredibly... No, not yet. Thanks, dude. And then this lady's gonna teach you about the whole hidden boxes. Now you're gonna have to do this other thing where you need to guide her into this corner. Come on, lady. Come on. Nope, not being a friend. Like, basically, this is the best way to do this. Like, wait for her to eventually get herself in the corner. And if she doesn't cooperate, then leave. She's not cooperating. Random number generator, help me the hell out here. Damn. Please oh, there we go. Oh, no. This is my least favorite... This is my second least favorite chest, because you have to rely on the game to help you out. I generally thought there was a way to guide these characters somehow, but no, it's just you got lucky. Yes. No, get back here, please. No! Okay, good. Oh yeah, let's piss off the old man. Your counter is gonna be... Your frickin' cabinets are gonna be fine, man. Don't worry, they're made out of frickin' blocks. Let's see, do I need to heal? No. I don't need to. Let's piss off this kid real quick. Yeah! Sorry, kid. Should have probably put on some headphones or something. So, wait, what? How are you... And what the hell are you doing with your frickin' bubbles? Okay, well, hopefully it gets better for you, Dark Tails. Alright, level 3, excellent. Okay, this is the thing, guys. This Toad You want to get on his head as soon as you possibly can. Because if you don't, well, you're missing out on a frog coin for a while. Because there's not gonna be much of a populace. And then you have to do the worst thing ever. In that you have to wait for a toad to gradually meander his way over to that door. And then you have to then get up there. Hopefully having the toad help you out. What's up? Damn, I didn't think it was that loud. Chancellor, didn't Toad, like, tell you that things happened? No, it's just that you have... That thing's always been there. It's just... There's a point in the game where you have toads just wandering out in the hallways. And I feel like the only way to get it is either at the beginning or right near the fricking end, or like right in the middle of the game where you have the toads just meander about. I love these frickin' charades that Mario does, and I love how Toad just magically got into it. It's like, oh, yep, I know what my job is. Sure. Yes. Oh. Yes. Don't, no. No, please, no. Oh my god, the game... Ugh. I totally forgot, if you don't equip the freaking hammer, the game's like, shall we baby you a bit more? Like, no, don't. I'm trying to challenge myself, game. Jesus. Mario beats his head against the frickin' door. Jeez. How about you take some chill pills, man? Go away. Alright, so he gave me a map. This thing will become ever so useless. Like, you'll never use this map, ever. I don't know why they were like, here, this might prove helpful. Not really. Alright, so definitely go down here real quick, talk to this toad. Here's one thing I learned. Oh, I guess this guy won't let me do it. You cannot walk this way on the stairs. Like, you can't walk... Like, as soon as you hit the stairs, you auto... Like, Resident Evil down the steps, in no sense. Which is kind of an interesting thing. I always thought it was just like an emulator thing. No, it's a game thing. And if you open it in this order, or open these chests in this order, you will always get the best out of it. Like, you won't have to worry about healing up that new FP that you just got. Dude. I don't know. I also don't know why they insisted on having color pencils, or is it just pencils? Scissors. A hole puncher be the bosses of the game. Not saying that it's a terribly awful choice, but it's a weird, wonky choice. Alright, let's get a free mushroom. Sure. Thank you. Hidden boss of vacuum cleaner. That wouldn't be too surprising, honestly. Like, they were trying to get all of the utensils up in there, and it's... I don't know how I feel about it. I know that the villain was pretty good, though, so I'll give it that. They actually had a good villain, instead of Bowser 3.0. Which isn't a bad thing. Bowser being the final boss, we've seen instances where that's been pretty damn awesome. Mario Luigi. But in some situations, it's like, dude, I want to fight something new, exciting, interesting. But no, we have to now bid goodbye to Macho Grubba, to Rockhawk, to all these wonderful characters that Thousand Year Door threw at us, for the absolutely evil characters from Super Paper Mario. Like, there's some messed up shit in Super Paper Mario when it comes to dark times. Oh, Mallow, are you feeling good about yourself now? Made everyone drenched? That's a good question. I would have to check that out, because I do have both games, and I did play a little bit of the first one. But it's kind of sad that Alpha Dreams is kind of gone, and we won't get any new games like the Mario & Luigi series, unless Alpha Dreams their developers kind of got eaten up by another studio. Kind of hoping that's the case, but yeesh. Should we make Marl cry, guys? I'm kind of tempted. Like, making Marl cry. We gotta make him earn this second party member slot, you know? No, I'm kidding. Mallo's actually pretty good, so he has nothing really to cry about anymore. Like, in the original, Mallow is kind of not a good character. But Mallow has some things that make him a lot better. For example, when you get him for the first time, he has a belt on called the Froggy Belt. And the Froggy Belt is basically an attack buff accessory, so good news is that if you feel like Mallow needs to hit a little bit harder, he's doing that. More importantly, though, let's see. More importantly, Mallow is what I would like to call the special tank of the game. His magic attack is going to be the highest in the game, and his magic defense is going to have no equal. Not to mention, his attack's going to be like the 4th best, or like the second worst. Because there's some changes that were made to kind of balance out the cast a little bit more. And I definitely felt like Mallow had the short end of the stick a lot of the time, so he's not the worst in anything anymore. If there's anything that you really need to worry about, is that Mallow might not do enough attack damage, but why are you using it? Why are you attacking with Mallow would be my question. You should be using his specials, because they're A, kind of cheap compared to some others, and B, they do a lot of damage. Like, Shocker does... Shocker can be fun to get once we get it. And let's just take a look at this Thunderbolt. 28 damage. That is more than Mario's jump right now. So that's an immediate boost, because I believe this had 20 magic attack in the original, which was like... Really? So Mario's gonna be outshined, almost. So... But here's the catch, guys, on the Thunderbolt spell. It may be stronger, but there is some elements that I had to do to balance it out, but it's not that bad, thankfully. There's the thing called Magic Evade in this game. Something that was never really used in the original. I made good use of it here, because if you're thinking, oh, I could just use Thunderbolt and kill all the enemies all the time, sometimes you'll run into enemies that will just be like, what Thunderbolt? I didn't see it. And they take 0 and it misses them. And that's the thing you have to kind of consider when you're using an all-hitting attack. There's going to be a chance that it might miss. But I would say that the hit percentage on it is definitely close to 100%. It's 99%, so it's not going to be missing on its own very often, if at all. But there is that 1% chance where it's like, oh crap. How did you forget your rocket launcher, man? Where the hell? Freaking terrible. You should probably be looking towards me when you're talking. Yeah, you did. No! Damn it. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Watch out for Frogog. Excellent. Thanks, me. Hey, Croco, how you doing? Yeah, he did. We're gonna have to beat him up now. Croco is going to be our second boss, of course, and these enemies, you know what? We should probably make sure we have all our crap equipped. Yep, we do. And the flavor text. That's one thing that will be changing in the new modification, or the new patch. Because there's one thing that I really misunderstood, is like, people might want to see the flavor text, and honestly, the flavor text was kind of nice in this game at times. Of course, some of the psychopaths in this game were really wonky as all hell. That hurts. Alright, so Frogog is our new enemy here, and the way Frogog works is that if you leave him as the last enemy on the screen, he gets very belligerent. Like, he starts using a stronger attack, and he starts attacking every turn. Every time when he's with buds, he's kind of lazy, takes his time, just sits in the back, maybe just throws an attack out once in a while. But when he's alone, he's like, oh god, I'm panicking, I'm all alone, I need to make myself look better. It's kind of like a whole performance anxiety thing. These enemies are kind of going to be kind of easy to deal with, to a degree. There's that miss. He didn't need a bigger hit to the face. That's nice, nice. Shit. One thing that I do like about... One thing I forgot to mention to you guys, if you're wondering why the experience gain, or the experience the next level is so damn low, you can level up to 50 in this modification, guys. So, pretty much, but you don't have to. You really do not have to level up to 50, unless you're maybe going against Culex. Then that might be a thing. Or Jinx. Those are the bosses where you're like, yeah, you probably might want to be level 40-ish. Mid-30s. Because, those guys are the hardest bosses in the game, bar none. They always should be. I mean, it's freaking optional bosses, for one thing. And if you beat Culex, you get the best accessory in the game. It's actually broken. Like, once you get that accessory, Smithy becomes a lot easier. Alright, so Canines. These guys can be a little bit of annoyance, because they have their first enemy with a fear status attack. But if you're feeling like you don't need them on the screen, just do this. They will run away if you hit them with Thunderbolt. Yeah, there is an item limit. And that item limit can be kind of a terror at times, especially when you're having all this stuff gathering up in your inventory. Yeah, that can kind of get to a problem point. So here's the thing. Oh, bugger, there's that word. So here's the thing. If you follow Croco during this chase, you will run into an enemy. Like, there'll be an enemy in the way, and you either have to jump around it or into it. So just note that while you're chasing Croco. Ow. But there is like one point where you probably should follow Croco if you're looking to progress, because the other one just leads to a dead end, but it's a good dead end. It's not like a waste your time sort of thing. The reason why I gave a message saying watch out for Frogog. This guy can do a ton of damage if you're not careful around him. Oh, playing underneath his chest. So how many of you have played this modification? Oh, I'm just curious. I know that Pidge has. Oh yeah, and here's the big thing that's problematic. If you have these guys put you in the fear status, they start using fangs repeatedly until that person recovers from the fear status or dies. Here comes the fangs again, and I think they use it specifically on that guy, or they just use it in general. Alright, let's get some Thunderbolt out here. Dead? Excellent. Never touched it. Well, here's one I'm always going to recommend if you are thinking about playing this modification or this ROM hack. Always play the original before you even touch this, because it is meant to be a harder experience. It's meant to be like a second quest sort of thing, where you have the same plot, same kind of progression, but differences with the enemies. And bosses, especially, because the bosses are all different in this game. Same with most of the enemies. Like, if you try to go into this modification just without any information about these guys, you will find yourself having a very tough time, because I wanted to make this challenging for myself when I play it, because you can't slack off in it, but this final version is going to try to balance out the difficulty a bit so it's not so drastic. Because I know that, like, at a certain point the game starts getting really a little brutal at times, or at least harder than I felt like it should be. Yes, I know it's tempting, but I can easily just grab it by doing this. Oh yeah, and most stars in this game, you should not use them as a grinding spot. Definitely do not use them as a grinding spot, because they just don't give you a lot of experience. I made that very clear because I know that people are probably going to start grinding because of the lower experience requirements to get to the next level. HP rain, excellent. Although you're going to need defense for this next fight. And we gotta do this very slow thing called swing this frickin' block do-si-do. Get it over here. I mean, he's not gonna go anywhere. We'll be fine, but it's just, damn, man. Having to make me do this slow, painful matter. Oh, crap. 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 Luckily, Mari got a freaking new level up, and this fight's probably gonna be over before it begins. Hopefully. There we go. God, you guys love using Owl, man. You know what I should be doing and am not using enough of? I should be using freaking jump. Dead. Definitely use jump again and again and again if you have to. There we go, that's kind of necessary. Oh, what? Toads are generic? Lame. That's probably why the latest two games didn't do too well. So this part, you're just trying to sneak up on Croco. He's not doing a good job hiding, honestly. I mean, he's just in plain sight, but if he sees you coming, he's like, "Ugh!" He jumps and then makes you have to chase him around some more. While insulting you, no less. 50 more years, huh? Well, let's make that 50 more seconds. Aye. And then Molo's like, dude, shut up. And then we get ourselves a second boss fight. And Croco. Croco is an interesting fight, I'm gonna say, guys. He is basically the first boss that has counterattacks. And he is quite dangerous, too, with those said counterattacks. Like, he might counter 33% of the time. So he might attack twice. And he's not doing some meager damage here. He's gonna smart a little bit. Using Thunder, not totally recommended, but yes, fire is his weakness, and it still hurts like hell. Like 126 damage. That's pretty effective, but he counters with Grab Bag, and he just tosses it, and it hurts tremendously. Holy crap, please don't kill Mario. So don't let him hit you with Grab Bag without blocking, because it hurts tremendously. So if you want to play it safe, I would recommend you always attack every turn, because you kind of need to use a fire orb once in a while. It's just, like, don't fight this guy below level 4. Because, yikes, this guy can dish out the damage quite a bit, and he also can take it too, because I think he has 720 HP. But considering that we're doing like 142, 126 per fire orb, that's not so bad. But then he uses Weird Mushroom, which will heal up about 120. So there's the problem. If you aren't doing consistent damage in this fight, you're gonna have a long fight. There's a freebie, excellent. This fight can either be, like, really quick or really long, depending on how you go about it, but this is the boss that teaches you should probably use elemental stuff. Oh god, that's gonna hurt like heck. Yeah, he throws bombs, too, and the problem with bombs is that you won't be able to block them like you do most attacks. Because for some reason, bombs just have no time defense kind of mechanic to it. It's just you take damage and it hurts. Let's give Croco a break. I'm pretty sure his tail is on fire at the moment. Oh, he's starting to throw knives at me now. I think we're at the point where the boss is like, I'm done playing, let's actually fight. So he's literally gonna start throwing knives, bombs, I think. Or he might throw some other stuff at you. Oh god, no. Did not need to hit Molo with that. One thing I really can say that's great about Molo in this modification is that Molo can heal a pretty good substantial amount of HP with his HP ring. It's pretty damn effective in the regards that you don't have to worry about not having enough HP after a heal spell. Like, Molo patch it up real damn quick. And if you have the Froggy Bell on, Molo can do some pretty significant damage in this fight too. Let's see if the hat protects from jump. No, it doesn't. Excellent. Then he uses a Weird Mushroom again. But here's the thing, every time he uses a Weird Mushroom, guys, you can expect him to do another attack immediately after that. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to just stick with jump. No, the guy wants to get hit by that. Oh, that stings. God, another freebie. Excellent. Alright, frying your ass. $134, and it's over. I love how Molo just gets some frickin' bravery all of a sudden, just punches this guy right in the face. Marlo's already, like, growing up here. It's great. So we get ourselves our nice frickin' Froggy coin. And we also get something else. Get a lot of experience and coinage and a flower tab. And Mario levels up again. Excellent. All levels up too. Even better. Let's give him some HP. If there's anything I can say about the bonuses, level up in anticipation of what you're going up against. Like, for example, if you're going up against a boss or an enemy, set of enemies that are going to have a lot of or a lot of attack power, you might want to consider upping, like, normal defense. And it's for one thing. And if you're going up against a boss that's like a magical master of sorts, maybe some special defense might be a good idea. Just kind of consider those small tidbits when you're going through. Damn, okay. Mario's like freaking decked out. And these guys are pretty much not going to be any problem whatsoever anymore. Kind of sad, but I mean, they're early enemies, guys. Syrup. Excellent. Now, one thing I should probably let you guys know about this game in general. Experience is kind of weird. I wouldn't say weird, it's different. Not what you're expecting. Like, for example, the enemies will give you a set amount of experience, and depending on how many party members you have at the time, it will be divided by 2 or divided by 3. So if you have, like, say, 3 party members, whatever I get from these guys is going to get divided by 3. So the most experience you're going to ever get is when you're playing as Mario, kicking ass however you want, but after that, you're going to get pretty much half or divided by 3, so that's kind of the reason why the original, I felt like, may have had some low values, because the developers didn't think about that part where it's like, oh, okay, we'll be fine. It'll be 200 experience getting divided by 3. At least that's how I felt what happened, because something was up with some of those experience games. Like, for example, I recall freaking like the Axum Rangers giving you like a meager amount, which was kind of insulting considering how they're one of the harder bosses in that game by far. Like, when have you ever said, oh, Axum Rangers is real easy? No. Thanks for the 10 coins, bud. Oh, we probably should help this poor man. These guys, I believe, are weak to Fireball. You could possibly one-shot them with this. Okay, 2-shot, but they do possibly counter with Drain, which... Oh wait, it's not Drain anymore. It's actually named correctly Fireball. Remember the time where you had some really wonky-ass spell names, and Molo has fallen over? That's fine. We can finish this battle without him. Like, for example, there's Drain Beam. And it's just kind of weird, too. Not to mention, I think the mouth is called Neo Squid. Why? And the frickin' Cheep was named Gobby, man. That pissed me off tremendously. It's like, dude, just call it a Cheep. Those names have been corrected, in my opinion. Yeah, I'll take the frickin' end room for 3 coins, please. And this guy's all but up, but he probably won't leave this room ever. Let's do some more shopping real quick, because I definitely need to pick up some revival items real quick, because next boss is gonna be pretty damn tough. Let's buy these. And sell nothing else. Excellent. And I'm kind of thinking maybe I should take this off Malo so he can actually start doing some magical damage. She'll be fine. She's experienced, that lady that keeps telling me that I got something on my foot, she'll be fine. I'm not really worried about her. Use some Thunderbolt and see how much damage it does now. That's significant. That would take these guys out. Oh, it's Fire Orb. Okay, that makes more sense. I think the best way to take these guys out is to take off the Froggy Belt and start using Thunderbolt. It usually kind of does a good amount of damage on both of them, on all the enemies that you see. You just have to worry about the counter, where it'll be that Fire Orb generally, so... But if you use it in this way, where you hit somebody with it early, like so, you won't even have to worry about the retaliation. Or you'll just miss. Damn it. Ow. Okay, we'll just beat you over the head at once. What about your son up? Dude, what the... God. You forgot all about your son upstairs. Holy God, man. How are you a father right now? Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to heal. And I'm gonna start using a lot more jump because we have not been doing enough of that. Also, you want to make sure to keep those flower tabs and jars around as, like, healing items, because they fully restore your FP when you use them, and it's better than trying to basically chalk it up to using a honey syrup. This doesn't work out, so by all means use jump. Use the items that you get that up your FP as full restores. Fire Orb, Pain and Misery, thank goodness Malo has some magic defense. Good experience from these guys. 3, considering that we've been only getting scrounging up 2 for the most part. Thanks for the flower tab, old man. Damn. Oh god, that's just too wrong. Don't stand on the kid's head when he's jumping like that. It's crazy. Damn. Let's see what this guy has to say now. Well, no kidding. Let's help this poor lad. This better not be Toad, for the good love of God. Crap, didn't want you to counter that. Thanks, Malo. Thanks for taking that for me. It doesn't have to be all families, but yeah, I can say that some families are a bit more dysfunctional than others. Crap, that's gonna do some major damage more. No, that's actually not too... Oh, God, he's using it twice? On Mario, the worst kind of thing. 60 HP, good. Oh god, I wish it was experience, but... game would be too easy if you could just get experience from a healing spell. I think this guy will die after Mari's hammer blow. Yep, there we go. Toad, how the hell do you keep getting in trouble every time? Every time, man. Thought you were better than this, man. Alright, let's sneak by this guy real quick. Get all this stuff. Then maybe help him out. Let's help him out. We need the level grind just a little bit. I mean, we could take on the next boss, but I'll just tell you guys, first and foremost, Mac's a lot harder in the modification. Wow, a double miss. Damn. Alright, Kless, thanks for coming by and saying what's up. Crap. Should go pretty well. I mean, this is pretty much like second nature to me at this point. But if there are any possible issues, I'll be noted. Or I'll be noting it and then that will be out of the way. 3-6. Let's keep fighting. Oh crap, 3 of you. Okay. This might be a little threatening. Please hit Mario with that, thank you. Oh, I did not need to see you do that twice. Dude, yeah, these enemies have the chance to attack twice. That's one of the small differences that they possess. Alright, then we'll jump on this dude. And of course they can use Fire Orb, which can either hurt or not hurt, but you definitely don't want to get hit by too many Fire Orbs. Dude, stop attacking Malo, man. Oh my god, 1 HP, okay. Oh, Malo, I guess we will need to heal you up now. Good experience, so 5 experience. That's probably the most we've gotten from the enemy battle so far. Let's see if we get something from this dude, because he's just chilling out in this corner. And Mario did the most correct thing possible. Walk away from that, because that's just insanity talking. We're gonna put this on Mario because it gives him 1 extra magic defense. Malo then can take the antidote pin, which ups his defense by 1, which sounds more important to Malo than it is to Mario, but eh. In this particular doorway here, or this staircase, just kill this guy here. Toad knows what to do once you get rid of him. Yep, here comes the Fire Orb. Oh damn, Maul, you need to maybe consider that belt again, because you're not killing these guys with just 1 attack. HP max, excellent. Let's get some honey syrup up in here. Damn, I was hoping that would work. There's that 1 magic defense at work. Mario taking less than double digits now. There we go, Mario being level 6. That just means I'm going to fight the boss. Oh wow, we're gonna keep that HP value, so magic defense and attack go up. Alright, so Mario got the optimal HP values going on here at the moment. We'll keep that going for the next while, I'm sure. Ow. And we're gonna jump on your head and end this. 68, holy crap. If we can get Malo to level 6, that would be good, but if seems that we won't be destined to get Malo up to that freaking good level at this point. here's one thing you should always do here. Don't say no to Toad. Say you bet, because if you say no to Toad, you get nothing. Toad's like, oh, your pessimism has rubbed off on me. No flower tab for you. I wasn't thinking about doing that. I was just hoping that you would be giving me a bit of a handout. Alright, so first boss, like first actual major boss of the game coming right up. And all I can say is I try not my best. I know I hyped this one up a little bit, but Mac does not freaking play anymore. Like, I'm going to show you what happens if you decide, you know what, I'm going to use some Thunderbolt on your ass and see how you like it. You'll probably be regretting that move first off. In a couple of ways. So let's go say hello to Mac. You could skip this fight by jumping on these frickin' shysters and then getting to the Chancellor right back there, and it just skips the fight entirely. I don't... Like, they probably should have considered that, but it's not easy to do. You kind of have to, like, position yourself near perfect in this spot. But hi, Mac, how you doing? Alright, so... Mac. First thing you want to know is that Mac has about 900 HP. So, pretty decked out. Second off, he only has 4 bodyguards. He does not spawn more, but these guys have more HP and stats to them. Third thing, this. Max Electrified. You're probably like thinking, oh crap, what does that mean? Well, it means these guys are activated, so now they're going to start attacking repeatedly. So that's problem number 1 if you use Thunderbolt early. He also has new attacks, so be mindful of that. Like, this is definitely the first difficult fight of the game, I'd say. Like, you really need to not be... You really need to kind of have your brain in the game here. And if you're wondering what that electrified status entails... Good God, man. We're just trying to do shit, gang. Oh God, man. See, this is what happens when you use Thunderbolt early. He's basically a pogo stick with a knife on the bottom. I mean, you do a lot of damage to the bodyguards, but damn, you start taking a crap ton of damage yourself. But there's still the catch. Like, what does he mean that he's electrified? Well, you'll find out in a moment right here, because he uses a magic attack every 3 turns, and this is what he's going to use. Bolt. Does a ton of damage. 33 on Mario. That's half his health, at least. Or just about. So, whenever you use lightning on this guy, he's going to use lightning right back. So let's just show off what he does when you don't use Thunderbolt. It's definitely a little different, but at the same time, it's Mac, guys. He's the first major boss. He's not going to do anything too complicated. Mario, you need to get that patched up, bud. Shit. Oh, Molo's gonna have to heal up now. Not bad damage there, Mario. Good. Up, and now he's gonna use Flame. So here's how it's gonna work, guys. Every 3 turns, he's going to basically use a magic attack. And if you use Thunderbolt on him, he's gonna use lightning attacks, and if you don't use it, he's just gonna try to fry your ass. But here's the problem if you start spamming Thunderbolt, which I would not recommend that you do. It does pretty much 10% of his HP if you hit him with it, but... oh, shit. That could happen. Ow. Yeah, he sometimes uses that out of nowhere. So all sorts of dangerous kind of mechanics. But this boss is not done yet. There's a couple more things you have to consider when you're fighting Mac. For example, what happens when you take out all his buds. Let's see. I think this is going to be a very dangerous turn, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this on Mallow, because I'm gonna be experiencing some very major pain, because I've already electrified him. This is what happens when you start spamming Thunderbolt. He has counter. And it hurts. And he also could possibly do it right before his spell, so that could hurt even more. So that is the reason why you probably should not spam Thunderbolt in this fight, because you could end up, like, dying fast. Especially if you're not blocking those shots, because they do a pretty significant amount of damage. So here's what happens when Mac is alone. He starts attacking twice, which can be kind of dangerous, but not nearly as bad as you expect. So he's not going to go down without some resistance, so that's kind of why I wanted to make Mac a good wake-up boss, because I felt like Mac was probably one of the easiest bosses in the game because of the whole stun lock spam that you could do to him. Now you can't do that. And he has a counter for every special attack, so if you try to jump, well, he'll jump back. And if you don't have the iron boots, you just wasted a turn. So that's one problem. And if you're scared of the Thunderbolt, you could try using Fire Orb or Fireball. Kind of works out, but he does have a counter for that too, so you have to, like, kind of consider your options here. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does significant amount. He does counter with backfire, though, every time. Yikes. So, kind of like a fricking Final Fantasy boss, in a sense where it's like, what do you do? So if you could just stick to your normal guns, which does some pretty significant damage on all of its own, like 62 and... damn it, Mallow. Dude, what are you doing? Where's all your attacks, bud? I'm gonna have to research this, because that's like, damn, why is he just spamming fire or flame all the time? Maybe it's just part of the script where I use fire, and he ends up just stocking up pretty big on this. Yep, I think there's something broken. This is why we're testing. Because generally he should be doing this every 3 turns, and now he's like, you know what, I don't care. I'm trying to kill you now. Maybe it has something to do with the fricking bolt. That might explain it. Maybe it's something to do with just that particular spell. I think I got that figured out now. Watch this. Watch it be back to normal now. Watch him start attacking. Mallow, heal up Mario first. So that's one thing I know what to do now. Fix that. Yep, now he's back to normal. Crap, 15 damage. Jeez. Man, Mac, I gave you too much HP, maybe. I'm just being quiet so you guys can listen to this awesome music. I love this theme so damn much. There we go. Goodbye, Mac. Glad to always have a good wake-up boss at the beginning of the game, because he gives you all this stuff. Like, for example, the reason why I have him hand you a bracer is there to kind of mitigate people wanting to skip this fight. Because most people would try to, oh, I don't know if I want to fight this guy, so they'll just get past him, but they'll miss out on all this experience and money and a bracer for free. You can just kind of keep that bracer around for later on. Mallow, we're gonna need to up your muscle mass. So, you guys like the new Mac? A little bit better, a little bit more challenging and worthy of the theme that he's carrying around with him. Alright, Chancellor, let's talk. I don't know, Chancellor, but you probably should be called Toadsworth at some point or another. Like, this guy is literally Toadsworth. That might be another thing that came from Super Mario RPG, because after this game, you then ran into this advisor-like guy that seemed to be always so close to Peach until recently, because I haven't seen him in a long time now. Hey, don't be talking to Maul like that. Cool. We'll find out almost immediately, Maul. My memory's certainly not forgotten. I will say that if Mac didn't seem like too much of a difference, Bowyer definitely got his whole game plan changed entirely. Like, I felt like he needed something different because the fight usually dragged on too long at times because of the whole, hey, you can't use specials, hey, you can't use attack, or no items, etc., etc. Excuse me. And I just felt like, damn, man. Really? Okay, well, we need to do something a little different. Alright, let's talk to this guy real quick before we leave. Because if Malo forgot, hopefully you didn't, because you're gonna need to pick this thing up anyway. Because if you forget about this item, well, you can't progress at a certain point in the game, for one. And two, you miss out on a freaking good attack item for Malo. I didn't keep that whole thing in mind when I played this game for the first time. I totally kind of did forget about that, and kind of sucks because it's a pretty good weapon for Malo, man. Alright, see you in there, Malo. Don't get your feet wet. I just realized that, Molo, you're level 6 now, right? You can use what I think you can use, correct? No, it's next level. Damn it. I love how this game's like, hey, you know how to enter pipes? We already know this. Come on. Like, the game literally forced you to press down on the damn pipe. So guess what these guys are called? As they should be. Because I don't see no gobby crap going on here. Shoot, and they do have a new attack. And if you use Thunder on them, I believe they will chicken out and run. Yeah, definitely don't forget about the Aaron, and do not try to use these guys as like a grinding tool, because as you saw, one experience not all that great for grinding. These guys can be kind of annoying. They certainly hit pretty hard for their first time. And they also like to run, too, so be mindful of that. Quite a few runners in this dungeon. Shoot! Damn it, Maul. Stop dying, man. Alright, let's do some, fireball. 68, excellent, that's perfect. Yeah, that thing has a lot of magic defense. That thing has a lot of defense, so if you're feeling like you don't want to fight it, just toss some fireballs upside its face. Dies pretty quickly. There's one thing I really tried to do in this modification, is tried to make magic or specials more useful, because I felt like in the original, a lot of people just did A button, A button, A button. Oh wait, it's only for like 2 things you would use specials, which is healing and whatever Geno wanted to do, because Geno is pretty much the guy with all the freaking, all the power. But 90 other, like, all other times I played this game, all I recall myself doing was just attacking, and more attacking. Crap. Damn it, I forgot. There's also a normal evade. And sometimes some of these enemies can have some pretty extraordinary evade attached to them. They also have different attacks. At least these guys. That one kind of sucks because damage and mute. But thankfully, it doesn't really matter that much because all these guys do. These guys don't have really high magic Oh, Molo's dead. Jesus. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you still might want to equip that accessory when you're before that boss fight, because it does kind of help out, but not in the way that you're anticipating it. Because there's some differences with Vellum, and it's a nice difference, I'd say. Yeah, if you were doing like if you were messing around, you will be using a lot more specials in this modification. Not to mention this guy right here. This thing, you might want to use specials on him for a couple reasons. I think we'll just use a honey syrup against him. Because this guy has a lot of HP. And he's weak to jump, as before. But each time you use jump, he starts using slightly more dangerous attacks. That not being one of them, that's what he would normally do, but that does a significant amount. Jeez, 32? There we go. Starts throwing hammers, and Mario is almost dead. Holy crap. Let's just Oh, here he goes. Ugh, 16 damage. Let's see how much damage Mario would do without the... Yeah, you really need to use Jump. I think he's also not immune to Thunderbolt now, which kind of helps out. Oh, crap, but then he starts throwing Fear Hammers at me. Jesus. That's the last thing I wanted to see. Alright, Mario, get buffed. So here's one thing I'm probably going to have to do for this guy. Oh, wow. Throwing all the hammers at me now. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to lower his defense for the final version, because I feel like him taking 40 damage from Mario's normal attack is way too low. And if you're not using Jump, you're probably going to have a 10-minute fight on your hands. Not fun. So that's going to get fixed. Oh god, can you just kill Mario off? That'd be great. 63 damage, holy shit. I was trying to have him get knocked out because... Seriously. Okay, kill yourself. Uh-oh, gonna hit Mario? Nope, hitting Malo, jeez. 35, holy shit. There we go. Yep, we definitely need to lower that normal defense, but do get a good amount of experience and coinage, and Mario gets all his HP back, thankfully. Let's see, let's get some attack in there. Get True Form Pin, which I will be putting on Mario immediately, but not for the reason that you might be thinking of. You will be getting the Wake Up Pin, because I want you immune to mute. Or silence. Ah, crap. Ah, damn. Oh, miss! Come on. Yeah, these enemies have some high evade, unfortunately, or at least higher than usual. Usual being like 0 to 5. Yeah, I would like to, that was one thing I kind of had in mind. I was thinking of doing something called Steam Runner, where I would play some Steam games that have literally no, or considered to have no relevance in, no relevance in the Steam database. It's like kind of like a weird thing to see, but it's like, geez, man. Alright, let's do some more flower tab action. We're gonna go into this pipe real quick, and then we're gonna take full advantage of this. Yes! Give me them levels. Alright, and level up. Yes, Malo got Psychopath. Excellent. And let's give him some almost 69 HP. Yep, pretty much. We already went there. I love how these freaking... Alright, we fight this guy real quick. Just for a couple reasons. So yes, all the psychopaths in this game have been changed, for better or worse. This is probably one of the better ones. Yes, I really hated that name for this guy. It's so bad. It's so dumb. Don't name obvious Mario enemies something else. Come on. Alright, good. Dead thing. Alright, so we're near the end of this dungeon almost. We probably should fight the Boos once. Boos kinda suck. here's the reason why. I got lucky. I got really lucky. Sometimes they have a 50% hit evasion, so if you try to attack a Boo, you might kill him instantly, or you might have this moment where it's like, this, and it's just, ah, crap. And they aren't fun to deal with if you let them stick around, because they could either put fear status on you, or they could use thunder magic on you. But almost ready to fight the very iconic boss in this game. Hello, Bellum. Or how do you guys pronounce it? You call, some people say below me. I'm like, that just sounds weird. I just call him Bellum. Like, you see the bell and then the om. Oh god, I could imagine. Oh yeah, not to mention RPG Maker. Kind of RPGs at that. So yeah, this guy's different. This guy is definitely different than what he used to be. For example, if you recall him before, he would eat up Mallow, make him pay miserably for being a freaking marshmallow. That's fair. But here's the main trick about this guy. He decides to do something different. Not so much that attack, but he starts... Let's just say I wanted to hone in on the whole idea of him making clones of you in the second battle. So why not have him do something of a sort? See? He's just gonna tell you right here. Taste test. Doesn't do any... It does a little bit more damage, but here's the problem. Now he starts countering with fire magic, because Mario is kind of like a fire-based character, so here's the thing, you're going to have to start using thunder, or just any kind of magic, but he starts copying Mario, basically, is the idea here. Oh, okay, the other kind of maker. So what you're going to have to do here is you're going to have to avoid using physical attacks if you want to get through this fight without taking too much damage. But as you can see, his magic defense is pretty damn high. So that's the trick. Let's keep using jump, because for one thing it's doing more damage than anything Maul is throwing out at the moment. And he's going to play on the whole idea of having high magic defense by doing Scarecrow Funk. Which means all your magic attack, you're going to have to continue using magic attacks if it hits. But once he gets that indigestion, that means you're going to start attacking normally, which means more damage. So it's kind of a reversed kind of boss, or reverse kind of matter, where specials might not help, but you may be forced to use them, or coerced into using them. Let's keep using jump because I want to build that up. Uh-oh, taste test. Crap, and he, of course, has to hit Mallow with that. Jeez. Okay. Good freebie. Yeah, he starts using some status effects when he gets Mallow with the taste test attack. And of course he's gonna use some thunder spells and some spells that Mallow could be seen doing. Crap. And it's very dangerous to try to, like, continue using physical attacks on this boss, because he does, like, the fact that he counters every physical attack, it just means you're asking for a ton of pain if you do that. Let me guess, you're gonna try to use the frickin' truth. Oh, there we go. Alright, thanks for coming around. That's weird. I didn't get that message, but thanks for coming around, Pidge. It's always appreciated to know another person that is a fan of the Marios. Yep, electric attacks when he uses taste tests on Mallow. Oh, damn, that did a ton of damage. Let's see what... One thing I do need to fix is some of these psychopaths aren't great, even for me. Let me shoot... Okay, that's better. Okay, that's what I was worried about. It's like, oh god, it's probably gonna be that really bad one. But let me chew first sounds a lot better. Uh-oh. Yeah, what he means by let me chew first is let me... It's like, please note that I'm gonna counter you every time you don't let me have a chance. That was my idea of saying, okay, be mindful of that. Oh crap, everyone's poisoned or turned into a scarecrow. Why the hell did I do this? Why the hell did I attack him normally? Ah, that's gonna hurt. Yikes. Okay, that's almost half his HP right there. This might kill him. This might kill the Mario. Oh wow, nobody got hit by that. That sucks. I'm not gonna focus on healing at this point. Like, this fight's almost over. No, it's now over. So, definitely a different take on the whole Mallow gets eaten thing. I really didn't like that mechanic, so that's why I made it so Bellum clone or copies your moves. Kind of like a little Kirby thing. That's the reference. Bellum is the Kirby of this game, supposedly. Mallow? You know what you must do, right? Jump on that damn button. I don't know why fricking Mallow gets ejected off the button here. It's weird. It's like he's standing on it just fine and he just gets plopped off. Alright, so let me see if I can figure out the exact manner of doing this. No, I don't need any crash course on Midas River. Because there is a certain order you want to go about. And if you don't, you might miss out on stuff. Do not go in that first one. That one's a trap. Let's see if we can figure it out right here. Let's follow the gold. Let's follow the frog coins. I have a feeling this is the one. Yep, this is the one. Because we have these two guys fighting like no tomorrow. Oh, damn. Poor fish. Yeah! Their fight is my benefit. Alright, so let's see which one to take here. This is where I always get a little confused. So, what I try to do is, when I get to this fork in the road down here, or in the river, I just kind of play the wait game. Right around here. Yep, this is the spot. All that going to left for a coin is kind of bleh. Revenge. Alright, so if you do this next part just perfectly fine, which can be a little tricky, you can get enough coins to get a frog coin. So jump here. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. That sucks. Yeah, if you don't land on those barrels just right... Yep, I'm screwing up all over the place at the moment. I'm feeling bad. But the idea here is you need to stick to one side for like 3 batch of 4 coins. And then switch right here. Damn, missed all those coins. And then the game starts punishing you by throwing fish your way if you're doing too well. So if you're getting the fish jumping at you, that means good news. Shit. And didn't get all the damn coins. Oh well. Did I get enough coins? 61. Just barely. Just barely enough. Excellent. Thank you. And here's one thing I forgot to change. I need to change that from a Knock-Knock shell. That's a green shell now. Because that's what I named it now. I preferred green shell because it made more sense. Like, what? No one's gonna know about the Knock-Knock thing, because I think that's the Japanese name for the Koopa. Besides, we want to have a freaking Mario Kart reference here. And nobody's here. Not yet, game, not yet. But... Guys just chilling over here. We will be back here, because there is a good reason. And probably one of the things I had to do with this modification, there's one thing you're going to start seeing a lot of in this game, and that's healing items. Because if there's one thing that really ticked me off about Super Mario RPG, the original one, Peach was basically one of the other characters that you had to use a lot, or used a lot because, hey, full healing, why not? Problem is that nobody else really got a chance to do anything as a result, where you always had Mallow sitting in the back ranks because, well, Peach does healing better than him, why should I use Mallow? And then, of course, Geno was like his own thing, his own monster, and that he killed everything that he saw in his way, and it's like, that's fine, Geno, continue. And then, another thing, Bowser's specials were like a joke. Like, if you even thought about using them, it's like you would just be disappointed. They actually are helpful now. They actually do shit. For example, like, I believe his third special that he gets ignores magic defense, which is a big deal. Damn, man. Mallow freaking just getting wrecked right there, man. I feel bad for the poor Cloud guy. Frog Fuchsias, you're not fooling anybody. Don't try to make yourself feel like you're better than everybody else. I can't blame you, DarkTales. The sound-making machine can be kind of a pain, in my opinion. For example, if you're not good with the musical scales, or like just how it works, like this do re mi fa sol la ti do sort of thing, it can be kind of daunting. And I know I had trouble with it when I was younger. Like, I was like, how the hell does it make... Yep, pretty much. Bowser is basically the tank. He's a good tank, but he's just a tank. But now Bowser has some utility, so that was the goal of balancing him out. Just giving him more of what he is good at, and also giving him some utility. And his status effects actually cause statuses. Like, for example, you will actually be able to have some bosses be impacted by the status effects. Especially the Axum Rangers. There is one ranger in that fight that will have a weakness to a status. So, if you're feeling like, don't bring this character because all they have is status effects. No, bring that character because they have weaknesses to said status effects. Yeah, we do need to take care of Smithy. Also, be careful, guys. This guy has an owl branch, and by that I mean, if you aren't paying attention and you accidentally hit, please repeat yourself. You're gonna have to listen to this whole spiel, and it's terrible. Nope. Bowser seemed nice. What? Bowser's a parent, man. He's totally cool. I mean, he cares so much about Bowser Jr. and how he doesn't want him to be playing some really mature games. You've seen all the ads. You've seen how Bowser's been painting himself to be like the best father figure on the planet. Oh no. Tell this man. I love how Mallow freaks out how he gets this obvious information about his life and how he's not a freaking frog. How does a frog not jump, fool? That's why I tell him. No, I think the Axum Rangers were, well, yeah, they were inspired by the Power Rangers. That's the whole point. It's the best part about that fight. It's like, I'm fighting evil, but they aren't evil. Damn it. Frog Fuchsia's pretty ticked off at life right now. Poor man. Oh, Mallow, pick yourself up. Oh yes, I will take him along. Mallow's good. But here you go, old man. Here's a frickin' snack that you wanted so bad. Because I want a stick from you first. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Excellent. Alright, so we got ourselves a Froggy Stick. Definitely gonna help out Mallow when it comes to actually doing damage, because, damn, he's been unarmed for, like, the first area, period. But yeah, that 57 attack is so much better. And if you really feel like Mallow needs a bit of a buff, you can always stick this on, and he'll have almost as much attack as Mario. But Froggy Belt should be sold at this point, because honestly, Mallow does better damage magically anyway. Alright, so let's talk about this song matter. Sola. Okay, let me see if I can remind myself. I always screw this one up, first one up. Ah, crap, I screwed up. Wow, okay, I got one right. He's like, no, that's not the right melody. Alright, so let's try that again. It's probably... Nope, too low. That's what I hate about this song, guys. This is the worst song on the planet. Wait, I got one right. So let me struggle for a little bit more again. Okay. No, I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? Shit. Alright. Okay, I think I see what I'm doing wrong. So, Sola. Where the hell is the Sola on this? Well, let's see. So, that's T, I think, up there. Let's start looking at this. So we got Re, Do, Re, Do, Re. So we know where Re and Do are. Sola, Mi. There we go. Is this it? Alright, so we got the last part of the melody down, so I just need to figure out where the hell Sola is right now. It better be remarkably similar, man. Oh, here we go. This is the right one. Here we go. Give me that card. Give me that damn card, because we're going to talk about the Alto card, guys. We're going to talk about all the cards, because you might want to consider it. You definitely might want to consider grabbing this thing. For a couple reasons. For one thing, we need to talk about healing items. You know what the Alto card is for, but here's the thing. The juice bar is not... And it's a good thing. These items you get from the juice bar, they're not exclusive to here anymore. I made these items appear in every shop after this point. And by that, I mean the item that would have the most relevance. For example, you're going to see a lot more Froggy drinks all of a sudden, and then you're going to see more elixirs later on. And these things are not just, like, weak, meager items, as you can see. Like, look at this. This is 150 HP recovery. Holy shit. That's pretty significant. And this is 60 HP to everyone. That's better than any kind of, that's better than mushrooms right now, so buy this crap. Especially at this discounted price, because it gets better and better as you get more cards, and this is basically, this is the anti-Peach right here. These items are meant to be purchased because Peach's group hug is not great in this game. It actually has a really low magic stat, because I wanted people to not use Peach for healing. I mean, sure, that's what she's good for, but if you bring Peach into the party, you're going to be losing a very strong attacker. Like, you could have Geno, Bowser, Mallow. They all can do a significant amount of damage. What does Peach do? She heals. That's all she's going to do in the game, is heal and maybe provide some support. But when it comes to actual damage, she is the weakest character in the game. Period. It was meant to be that way, because... Okay, in this place, I did something kind of weird for it, but look, guys, you can buy flower tabs if you really want to. Should you? Probably not, but it's there. Because I feel like there's a point in the game where you don't get enough of them, and it's like, oh crap. So if you ever need like a full restore item for your flower points, there you go. You can just buy a flower tab from that guy. Alright, so Rose Way. This is where you're gonna start meeting some more new enemies. And by new, I mean new for this game. Actually, no, I'm kidding. You won't see new enemies until, like, after... I want to say after Forest Maze. But here you're gonna meet some Shy Guys, and Shy Guys kind of work a little differently here. Like, instead of shooting you in the face, they actually sometimes use their slingshot in an unconventional way. Wow, good job trying to mute the Mallow or put him to sleep. That's not gonna work. So they sometimes use their slingshots in melee range, which honestly feels kind of neat, and how that works. It's like, why not consider that option if you have a slingshot? Then they start unloading. But usually the way these guys work is that they'll attack normally, and then next time they're going to use a pellet shot. Unless they decide, you know what, let's sing. Do you remember when this hack was remixed? Yep, I'm working on the hack again. Or I'm basically taking some notes. God, you remember it back when it was remixed. Holy crap. That's crazy. You remember the times where a lot of things did a lot of damage, except when you used the perfect timing to block all of it? That's pretty much what remix was. It's like, go big or go home kind of damage. Star Slaps kind of suck because, well, if you use Thunderbolt and don't kill them with it, they might heal themselves, but in this case, no. Good. Alright, Proto Man, thanks for coming around. Hope to see you around a little bit more, man. Take care. From the good old days. Yeah, it is the good old days. I remember I was just playing around. I was just wanted to do something different because I thought the original was too easy. But now it's like... I imagine that you do. I imagine I have the original version somewhere as well, but I cannot remember for the life of me. If someone was asking me for like a super old version of Revolution, I was like, why? Why would you want to have Mallow use Shocker for the first special? It doesn't seem right. Ow. So these guys are really freaking dangerous, but that's the benefit of fighting them. If they're dangerous, you could potentially get a lot of experience off these assholes. Granted that you hit them. But if you let them run away, you get nothing. It kinda sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, let's get some healing out of the way here, because damn, I'm getting torn up. And of course, if you kill enough of these freaking poor Shy Guys, the frickin' Lakitu gets really pissed off and just chucks a mushroom at you. It's like, dude, whatever. Here, take it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use more jump because I want to be sure to kill these guys in one fell swoop. Alright, good. Use the enemy designer? I did not see that. I'm gonna have to check that out, because I'm kind of curious. Let's see what these guys have to say. A poppy one? Damn. Aw, damn it. Summon the waltz. Aw, damn it, he ran. That didn't do a lot of damage, Mari. What the hell's going on here? Are you, like, a little drowsy there, bud? Boom. There are some new enemies in this game. Like, plain oranges? Holy crap. So they were throwing oranges at us? Is that where the That still doesn't make sense on why they named that attack Drain. Like, what the hell is Drain, man? Oh, you're talking about the actual fire. Shit. Mario, what the heck, man? We were throwing oranges all this time. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. We wanna make progress. These coins are weird. You have to, like, hit them from below, because if you try to jump into them, for some reason Mario just, like, ignores them. Except that one. That one you can jump into. There's Mushroom. Damn it. Alright, more jumping. Damn it. Mallow, why did you miss, bud? Oh, I'm gonna take a risk if Mallow hits these guys, which is my hope. Yes! Excellent. Wait, what? Baba Yaga was supposed to be the final boss? You wanna know something? I brought him back in this modification. He's in the final dungeon of this. Like, he's like one of the enemies in the final dungeon of this game. So that makes perfect sense. Wow, that guy's immune to thunder. Good to know. Crap. Ow. Wonder what you have to say. $112. Hay fever time. Yep, that sounds about right. Majin? So there was a fucking Majin. I don't see him being the final boss. I'm rather glad that they went with what they did, because Smithy is a much better final boss than this Majin ever would have been, honestly. It's like, really? Is all I would say to myself. A Mobius strip? Jeez, man. They had a lot of weird ideas, but a lot of awesome ones too. Let's celebrate Mario's super jump by giving him some magic attack to help that out. Let's go. Oh man, what the hell? You know what? We're going with super jump. And dead. I'm trying to get 30, and I'm certainly going to try to get 100 at some point. It's going to probably take a little bit, and I'm almost completely deceased. Mallow kind of needs your ass up, but nah, maybe not. $140, yes, that is some good damage. Things. That damage. Unused big enemy. Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, man, damage. Okay, Mallow, you might want to get your ass off the floor. Don't want to be dying at this point in time. Really? Mallow, what the heck? Oh, you did not need to use that on Mario. Shit. I mean, I don't think I've really gotten it for myself either, or I haven't really tried for it, but if you want to fight Culex, it's a good item to get. Because Culex, I made him very, very, very difficult. Like, I think out of all the bosses I've made in this modification, obviously the most difficult one by far, and as it should be, because I was always kind of irked that Culex wasn't that hard once you figure out what you needed. I mean, it wasn't an easy fight by any means, but when it comes to like other super bosses, kind of a joke in that respect. Like, for example, freaking Emerald Weapon versus Culex. Emerald Weapon would wipe the floor with Culex because of some of the things that freaking monster of a super boss did. Oof. But I made sure that Culex would be very difficult, but you would also get the best accessory in the game, by far. I mean, if it's boosting all your stats and giving you immunity to all elements that aren't jump. I know what you're talking about, but basically you get 100 jumps and you get the super suit, and the super suit still pretty good in this. I did nerf the lazy shell in this game because I felt the lazy shell made gamers lazy because they thought, oh, I'm invincible when I have this on. Not so invincible anymore, unfortunately. Like, if you put that thing on, you'll start to learn that it gives you a high defense and high magic defense, but it's not doing too much else. Though I think it also does a good job. It definitely does a good job preventing status effects, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what the Goombas do here. Like, what's this Goomba doing? Is he just smiling? Oh, the last 30 jumps? Damn. There was one thing that I should let you guys know about that I think you can blame whoever decided, you know what, let's make a big deal about, oh, Culex ain't hard, I just use Ultra Jump 100 times. You want to know what I did after that? After hearing that? I made it so that you can only Ultra Jump 30 times, and that if you tried to do that status, or that trick, you're going to eat 4 special attacks as a counter. That was my reply to that. Alright, so let's buy some more stuff here. More of these. We're probably gonna get like 20,000 mushrooms in the next area, so more of this. 152 damage on Croco. Yeah, that's crazy high. You could I did lessen the amount of power you get from doing like multiple jumps. Like, it initially was 100, but I knocked it down to 75, so if you were to get like 75 jumps out of the way with Mario, you would have 100 magic attack with his normal jump, which seems pretty fair. Buying this. Definitely buying this. I think we're gonna keep the wake up pin on Malo there. And selling this shirt and slacks and this hammer, even though I hate parting with it, and this froggy belt. Bye. Excuse me. Tempted. Tempted. No. No, I'm not gonna rob him. He's too cool a guy. Say, were my treasures okay? They sure were. It's kind of sad that Mario would say that and then steal the stuff beforehand. It's like, oh yeah, they sure were great. Yep, Now I'll take them. Because I think you get more out of this. At least I feel that's the case. Alright guys, time to meet Geno. The best character in the game. Oh yeah, and Gaz. Hello, Gaz. Mario's seething hatred has not been misplaced. Mario doesn't say that. That's what Mario's thinking right now. What the hell? You know, this tells you something. He recognizes this guy from his back, not his front, his back. That's how much of a fan this guy is. Uh-oh, my stream went down. Gosh. Let me check something real quick. Better not be going downstream. And if you say wrong number, you skip a jump, but I'm gonna be proud of Mario being Mario, man. Jump. The most requested for Smash. I thought that was Zora. I know it was a Square character, but I thought that was Zora, man. But then again, I think Geno was probably in the top 5 at least. You can be Bowser, not you. Wow, Mario's getting into character. I mean, he's had so many times, or has so much practice with the charades. It might be Twitch that was acting up. Hopefully not. I have to figure out the Twitch thing if that's the case. Because Twitch got super quiet on my end. Super one and only. Uh-oh. Oh. Wow, you got killed by a doll, Mario. What the hell? So Geno has basically made his status clear that I'm the best character in the game. I'm the only one that can get 255 HP whenever I feel like it. Yeah, I think in the original, this guy is the only one that can get 255 HP unless you start throwing all your HP in Bowser and Mario. But normally, if you follow the whole best thing... I mean, yeah, they did bug Sakurai about Geno a lot. Just like they bugged him regarding Waluigi. Oh, they really wanted Waluigi to be a playable character, but he was kind of already a assist trophy, which kind of made that a little bit harder to justify. I don't understand. I guess he, like, loses his footing and slams his face into the stairs. That's what happens there. Poor Geno, man. He's still getting his feet underneath him. Boom, boom. So what level Mario? Okay, good. That's good. I was worried because I was like, oh god, Mario and Malo need to be at a good enough level here, because... Next boss, I recommend you be at level 8 or 9. Because it's another major boss fight, and As expected, major boss fights mean major damage. Seems like this mom doesn't really like Gaz either. Yeah, Gaz, don't worry, we'll take care of it. Uh-huh. Oh no! Damn it, lady, you should have walked the other direction. Kid, what's going on here? Damn. Well, this guy will be fine. This guy is kind of weird. It's like, how much water does he need? Like, watch this. Like, he's gotten how many pails of water now? Alright, so we're going to the forest maze, and the forest maze has some damn good music. And it has a bunch of mushrooms, too, so collect all that you can. And also has this douchebag. Wigglers. Wigglers are weak to jump. Massively weak to jump. Which doesn't make sense because when you try to jump on them in Super Mario World, they just got pissed off and tried to kill you. So I might have to do something special with them, just to make that kind of a thing. And now I'm regretting making Mario wear a Fearless pin, because it doesn't seem to be helping out here, especially with these whole freaking, the whole mushroom happenings here. Oh yeah, people have done this song to death, and it's great. And what they did. Let's see what this guy has to say. I'm just a helpless wig. Oh yeah, bullshit. Oh crap. If you want to kill these mushrooms quickly, just use fire on them. They're weak against it. Nice. Let's see if we can jump on this guy. Damn it. Fine, we'll let you go. Is this a mushroom I can grab? Yes, it is. Nope. 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 Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Nice. These guys can possibly attack twice, but they're weak against jump. However, I recommend you not use it on them first and foremost, because they can survive a jump. Gorilla, what you gotta say for me? Crap. These guys are also weak against lightning, I believe. Crap. Though I might be weak against jump, right? Yeah, that's not too bad. But then they use Valor Up. Crap. On and run. Uh-oh. Not high enough in the defense category, jeez. Definitely want to grind on the gorillas if you want to. Get yourself nice and strong for the next fight. No, you're thinking of Shane Kong that you will meet up with later. Ah, crap. Alright, let's use some fireball on these guys real quick. Nice. Good damage. Jeez, 18 to... Wow, okay, Maul's gonna die on me here soon. Let's beat the crap out of this freaking mushroom guy. Yeah, there's a Chain Kong that you meet later, which... a little dangerous, but... well, actually pretty dangerous, because I think his attack power is, like, gonna be in the hundreds easily, maybe near 200. Oh my god. Oh boy, this might be bad. This might be real bad. Let's shamelessly use a Froggy drink. Yeah, it's better. Still get to keep it. Excellent. Wow, that sucked. Well, that's no good. Crap. Let's kill you, because you're gonna dodge my attack anyway. Crap, Malvo is going to die on me here. Damn. Malvo, heal yourself up, please. Yeah, Forest Maze is, I think, where the games, or the modification starts actually stop playing around with the enemies. Like, before, it's not too bad, but you still have to kind of be careful. Here, you actually just have to be careful. Because they can mess you up quickly if you're just not keeping your eye on your HP, or just not getting those timed defenses right. There we go. Jeez, man. Stop hounding me, guys. Come on. No. There we go. And this is the other one, which is just a sham. Come on, where is it? Oh, no. I don't know why it's always just says you missed. I just kind of picture freaking Mario Party voice actor saying, "You missed." Alright. Crap, I guess we're gonna have to use this. Shit. Totally out of it. Aw, crap. I think in Japan, this place is called the Wiggler Forest, which I guess makes more sense, but there is a forest maze at the end of this dungeon, or area, whatever you want to call it. Not sure if I'm going to stick with the old school, or try to stick with the whole forest maze, or go with the Wiggler Forest or the forest maze. And then we have Rat Funks trying to make themselves relevant. Stop playing defense. Grabbing you. Oh, there's that one that just surprises you out of nowhere. My thoughts on the latest Mario Party. Overall good. It's fun. I played at least... It's really good. It has a lot of charm that, honestly, the game really needed, and these games can go by quick, as opposed to the chief complaint of Super Mario Party, where the AI takes like 5 minutes to do their turns, from what I've heard. Nope. Alright, let's fry your ass. Though I will say one thing, my chief complaint about the game is you do end up getting a crap ton of coins while playing through it. That's one complaint that I have, and the other complaint that I have is the AI can be really freaking dumb sometimes. Like, for example, on the board, the AI has done some really dumbass things. Like, they have like a custom die block where you can basically just hit a block and have whatever number you want, and they're in like a range of 9 to 10 spaces away from the star. Nope, not gonna use it. Or in some cases, I'll just use the die block to get a lucky space. What? Okay. Actually go to where you need to go and get some freaking stars here. And this is not on, like, the normal difficulties. This happens on the hard difficulties sometimes, which is even more confusing. It's just like, what are you guys doing? I think I probably should heal Mario. But that's my only real complaint. Oh, and if you get hammer drop and you're playing against AI opponents, prepare to get 50 coins every time on it. It doesn't matter how hard they are or what. They just seem to suck at knowing where to go and looking for shadows. It's kind of sad. Like, I remember playing one board game, and for some reason I just got that particular minigame, and it was a ×2 as a bonus minigame, so you get twice as many coins from it. And I got like 112 coins from that. I was like, the hell were you guys doing, AI? What? Alright, I think we should go down here. Yep. And I think we go right? Nope, I screwed up. Let's try again. So, left, straight, and then right. And this is how I would recommend that you open these. Always go for this one last, because then that way you don't have to worry about healing 2 or 3 flower points. The AI has done a lot of dumb things in the main game for some reason. We're gonna follow him, but we're gonna fight a few more enemies. Let's see how much we need to do. Oh, God. As much as I would like to grind for level 9, we are not... Let's get a few more enemies under our belt real quick, because I want to have them... I want to have the boss level us up. This might be a pretty bad enemy encounter, I just realized. Lots of dangerous enemies in my face. This one likes to counter if you try to hit him physically. Crap. Good. Okay, I think this should take out at least Donkey Kong. Yep, he's dead. Excellent. So, oh god, So what did he do exactly? Did he, like, decide to take a really dumb route? That's my question to ask you. Oh, that's too bad for him. Crap, man, that damage is adding up. Toxic, excellent. Guess Wari got too damn greedy. There's another thing I should probably mention. Did I mention the whole about Mario, the new Mario Party, where you just get too much damn coins? Like, oh my god, come on. Problem with like getting in a fight in this area is that everything just starts swarming your ass, and that's always been the case. Problem is, you really do not want to have enemies swarm you for too damn long if he's running. Right. Use dueling glove for 1 coin. It's funny how you say this, because I think I had Wario do the exact same thing in Mario Party Superstars. Like, he had 3 coins, and he decided, let's duel, and he just picks 1 coin, because it's like, if I lose, then I still have money. I think we should have enough experience to level up it once we kick frickin' Bowser's ass. Yep, that should be perfect. Okay, so let's take one of these damn mushrooms and just nom on them. Oh boy. Good. Excellent. I hate the damn bees in this area, man. Scary part is I can't really run, because if we end up, like, failing to escape, yikes. Just make these guys run. We're almost ready for the boss, though. I'm just trying to get to it at the moment. It's just, damn, these enemy encounters are just getting a little... I don't understand AI in Mario Party either. Like, it's so confusing at times. It's like, they're really smart, ingeniously lucky at times. But other times, it's just like, really? We're almost ready for, like, one thing I will say that the next boss is gonna be a tough one. Like, for sure. I recommend 9 for sure, but if you can't do that, try to get at least level 8, because yikes. God, I'll already need to use another honey syrup. I think, let's go this way. And here is the way to the boss. Alright, so here's what we gotta discuss here. Remember Bowser from the original? Remember how he had his particular attacks where he's like, you know what, we have a bunch of buttons in front of me. You know what these buttons do? What? Hit him with an arrow and we'll find out. That mechanic has been thrown out. Like, unfortunately, I needed some animations for some other attacks. So he has a different strategy. Some people have gotten a little upset about this strategy being changed, but at the end of the day, there is an attack that Bowser has that he should have had at the beginning. And you'll see very shortly what that could be, because it's a very dangerous attack. It's like a super attack in a sense. Well, we're also going to introduce this wonderful man by the name of Geno. And he has some changes himself, which, like, I believe he has a first special attack that has an element change. Alright, so here's the thing. First off, let's give this guy his HP. He has 1800 HP, so big jump from all the bosses we fought before. I think Bellum had like 120 something, or 1200. But 1800 this early in the game. Pretty significant jump. So you're gonna have to start going all out on this guy for sure. So Geno gets a little pissed off at this guy just basically fooling around right before his very eyes, technically like picking his nose in a sense. But here is where the battle begins, and it's really tricky, honestly. All I gotta say is, if you do not consider one particular command that you never ever had to use in the original, except for one particular fight, because the game kind of hinted you at it beforehand, here's where you're going to have to understand that there's a defense command. And the defense command never really was used in the original, in my opinion. It's like something that you would never think twice about. But here, you need to kind of consider it, because this boss fight urges you to do so. Better know about Mario. He's like the most popular guy on the planet, almost, at least when it comes to video games. So, Bowyer, here's the strategy. So each time you hit him, he will attack back. So he can attack up to 3 times if he so chooses. But that's only if you attack him 3 times. Definitely want to consider using Geno Beam for this, because it does a good amount of damage. More importantly, Geno Beam has an ice element to it now. It's not just a non-elemental sort of thing. The reason why is because I felt like there is not enough ice attacks that your party actually had a chance to use. So I'm like, here you go, Geno. Here's your ice attack, because damn. Where are you going to ever have a single targeting ice attack that's going to look as awesome as Geno Beam? Not very many. Ah, crap. Of course he was on him. So yeah, that's pretty much the strategy here, is whenever you hit him is pretty much what you're going to get back. So it's an eye for an eye kind of game plan at this point. There's the massive HP. And he does like to switch things up sometimes with his attack patterns, where he'll start using magic instead of slinging arrows your way. Until he starts doing this. Crap. That's almost that's almost half of Mario's HP, Jesus. Okay, so this is the part of the battle where you're gonna have to start paying attention, because this is something that you're gonna see a lot of in this game, where you get a telegraph. And if you miss the telegraph, that might be a problem. So, because here's what this boss has in store for you. He knows an attack that should not be used this early in the game, but here it is. Yep, Bowyer uses Arrow Rain, and it hurts like hell. That does 60 damage to everybody, not blocking. So, this is the part of the battle where you might have to consider using all that you can to win the fight, because if you don't, yikes. You could end up, like, wiped out pretty damn quickly. 400 damage right off the bat. Jeez, man. Nice. But you notice how specials are seeming to be very helpful against this guy, and this is kind of what I want to have happen in this in this game, because specials were just so throwaway in the past. Like, you would use them, and it's like, oh man, that's how much damage I'm getting out of that? Okay. Oh crap, unless you screw up with Geno Beam, then yikes. We might be using a Kero here. Yep. Damn. Didn't keep it. But if you're thinking, well, if that's a whole fight, then I guess that's not a problem. You pretty much got it in the bag. Yeah, sort of. But remember, I don't like having one-phase bosses. Especially when you get, like, at this point of the game. Because he does have a second... Oh my god, I failed that again. Jeez. Froggy drink sounds about right, maybe. Oh, I hit him all with that. He's fine. Yep, good. Excellent. Oh, here we go, phase 2. So, once he starts saying this, he changes up his strategy for sure. And that's where this is where it just kind of starts getting a little, you gotta kill him quickly. Damn, Geno, you're not attacking normally ever again. Static geesh. Ow. Okay, that's not good. So at this point in the fight, he's just basically going to stick with one pattern. That's just all hitting attacks, it feels like. Like, he'll do a single target attack, then he'll do an all hitting attack, and then he'll start using that special move that you should be very well aware of by now. So no more buttons, and no more, I can't use magic or specials or attack. It's all about just doing damage and making sure to keep yourself alive, because... Shit. And this part can get a little rough too, because of all the damage that he's just doing repeatedly. Actually countering. Interesting. I did not remember that part. Oh boy. Gonna kill ya. Yep, done. Excellent. So do you guys miss the whole buttons thing, or is that like, nah, it's fine? Let's go with special. HP. What's up, Geno? It's nice seeing you again. If there's one thing that's going to change for the final version, Geno is not going to get nerfed to hell and back. I kind of really messed up on some of his specials. Like, they're kind of the... Like, his Geno Beam's fine, but Geno Boost in frickin' Geno Whirl I screwed up tremendously on. And that's one thing I want to rectify. Good, good. I like to hear that. So basically, Geno is going to remind Mario, remember that time in Super Mario World where you actually used this thing to actually get to the final boss without having to do the whole entire game? Well, guess what, Mario? It's broken now, so you can't beat the game in 10 minutes. That means no speedruns can ever happen since. That's Star Road, asshole. Yes. Seven altogether, huh? Man, this guy knows even his name. How the hell did you like actually talk to Smithy? Or is like, oh, I know that sword. I've seen him before. And then he swears at us, so it's like, just call me Geno. Give us that damn star game. Good old star piece animation. Love picking up stars in this game. Or, my bad, star pieces. And of course I make a joke right before Geno joins. Excellent. Unravel, more like exposition dumped. Excellent. Alright, so Geno. Here's the funny thing about Geno. He is a glass cannon. I made him the glass cannon of the game. He has the second best attack. I think the second best magical attack. His magic defense, I believe, is third. But he has the absolute worst magic or defense in the game. Like, his defense stat is going to be terrible throughout. Like, Malo is going to eventually bypass him. It's always 7 magical MacGuffins. It's always going to be 7. I mean, 7 is such a good round number. If it's not 3, it's 7. That's pretty much how it works. I think Zelda had... Well, it actually had 8 crystals, didn't it? Zelda did it wrong then. Should have had 7. Damn it. But yeah. Geno's gonna definitely be a good party member to help us out. He is the fastest as well. But he needs a freaking weapon, for God's sakes. The whole damage he was doing against, you-know-who was not looking all that great. Also, we're gonna give him a jacket so we can look cool. You're not the guy, but we do need to talk to you anyway. Okay, we're good. Give him the fungi jacket. There is some new equipment in this game, like for example the fungi jacket, to help kind of spruce things up a little bit. So it's not always just you're getting your better equipment here. Sometimes you might want some options, and this isn't a bad option for Geno because he's already kind of decked out in the magic attack anyway, but... Guys, what you got for me? What's up? Sorry, bud. Kinda saving the world. Wow, this topic was too mature for Gaz. He just could not get the adult themes. Come on, Gaz. It's simple. There's no shooting stars ever. Oh, you did not say the frickin' he needs all the help he can get word. So Mario's trying to kill a kid right now, and Molo's doing his damnedest to keep him back. This is the craziest cutscene in the entire game. I don't know why Mario wants to just commit assault right before the mother's eyes, but he's pissed. Not only has this kid knocked him out, he's knocked out his pride. And then Mario's like, oh, how are we feeling? Like a new man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the exact reason why I'm feeling like a new man. Sure, I'll take a free sleep. Link, what the hell are you doing here? Get out of my game, said Mario. The competition is fierce. But yeah, there's your cameo of Link. Very easy cameo. That's not... You shouldn't be able to miss that one. But the other one, which is definitely a little bit easier to overlook. How many buckets of water do you need, old man? Come on. What's up? Yep. Alright, so let's get out of here and go to... Well, first off, equip Geno with a better weapon, because... That's a pretty good significant buff. That's like 25 extra attack. Thank goodness. And yeah, as you can see, Geno's status is looking pretty secure in terms of glass cannon status. It appears after, I feel like it's after after Star Hill, but before Land's End, and if you like pop up at Land's End, you are too late. Go down here real quick, fight these enemies real fast. .272. So these enemies here, if you use ice, like an ice element on them, they will use that attack and die immediately. Which can be helpful, but you do also have to shrug off the damage that they throw back at you. But if you happen to kill them before they can use it, then boom, it doesn't matter. Okay, we'll wait for this freaking piranha plant to nom. Did I miss the piranha plant? God forbid. Well, as you can see, all these enemies are like from old-ass areas, so all your attacks are gonna kill in one hit. But they also get like really crappy experience from it as well. But piranha plants are new, and they're also kind of cool. I mean, walking piranha plants. that concept I really wish would kind of come back a little bit more. Let's see what these have to say. Stop sanding on my pipe. That sounds about right. Yeah, they have some status effects, but gotta get the putrid piranha thing going on here, you know? Yikes, maybe I need to start using magic. Not good enough for me there, though. Jeez. Ow. I think after this area, guys, I might call it for today. Kind of have a... kind of got my wellness screening, and that's... I don't know, it feels like I'm feeling a little sluggish, but... at the very least, I'm glad to at least get a good start on this, and then next time, we'll go through the next area, which will be boosters. Like, just the entirety of booster. And probably the area after that, more likely, but... it's gonna be quite a lengthy stretch. See if we can play a couple mini games for then. Oh, not that. Whoa, okay, that was interesting. Can you let me go in that damn pipe, please? Thank you. Well, I didn't want to do that. Damn. How many remixes are in this game? There's gonna be at least... I want to say 4. Like, I know there's one inside Booster's Tower, or Booster's Castle. Or no, it's Booster's Tower, my bad. And then there's another one where... well, I guess you got Bowser's Castle, maybe. Okay, this minigame, I don't know how to... like, the optimal way to do this, but... here's what I just do. I just stick to the left and the right pipes. Ah, crap. And of course they throw a... really? Wow, they're throwing like a bunch of gold crap at me today. I just do this, honestly. And then I stop around 20 because you only need about 20 points. Because if you try to overachieve on this, it kind of bites you in the ass, basically. You only want to get the points needed, because if you do more than that, guess what you have to do? He raises the score by 2 every time you beat. So, for example, you got like 22 points, it'll be 24 points instead of just the 20, so... definitely just stick to the minimum. Because if you, like, super overachieve, like, get 30 right off the bat, really, game? Stomp the hell out of that Goomba. Damn. They're not being nice to me here. They're just giving me all these spikes. Or spikies. There we go. And that's it. One more, because we need... Alright, Darktail. Jeez. Well, hopefully that goes well for you. And I hope things get better for your internet, too, because that doesn't sound all that great. With it kind of acting up like it does. Come on. Alright, give me that frog coin. Thank you. And we're done. I think he just keeps giving you frog coins after that. So you could maybe grind a bit out of him before it just gets to be too high. Oh god, this room. Yeah, that room really sucks. Because you have the munchers that could possibly nip all your freaking coins away from you. And this is a big old trap. Because you might hit that block, but then you start falling in the munchers and you take damage. Or at least money damage. Alright, guys. I really appreciate you all coming, and wish I could do a little bit more for you, but it's been a very strange weekend. But hope you guys enjoyed this little showcase of the Super Mario RPG Revolution testing. Next time, we're going to try to get through all of Boosters, or Mobile, Boosters Pass, Boosters Tower, and even try to get through the Sunken Ship, but that's going to be a little tricky. I mean, it's a lot of stuff to do, but at the very least, we should be able to make it through. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and adios.